And if you want some specifics, like a guy 3-bet pre-flop to $120 with pocket tens. If tens 3-bets pre-flop in Vegas, which it often doesn't, it's to like 50 bucks. Like, I'm not used to seeing people willing to put in 120 pre with tens for value. That's new. That's new to me. Someone earlier today went all in with a set when there was a 3 to a flush. In Vegas, that doesn't happen, because in Vegas, it's really tough to get called by worse. People are terrified when a flush is possible, and they really only get deep into the hand if they have a flush themselves. So a guy with jacks shove on 5, 6, 7, 8. He got called, he showed, he won. The other guy mucked. He got all in and won with jacks on 5, 6, 7, 8, and the look on his face made me think like, that's normal out here. Like, he expected to get called by worse, he expected to hold. And in Vegas, I mean, you shove on 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 is going to call for the 9 high straight, and 9, 10. Like, those are the two hands they're going to call. Even the 4 probably doesn't call that much anymore in Vegas. So jacks in Vegas would be a very, very ambitious all-in to get called by worse. And out here, it looked like normal for that guy. So I'm adjusting to it. I would say, like, if I ever play, like, say 600 hours lifetime here in California, like hours 300 through 600 would be much better play that you would see from me for this player pool, as opposed to hours 0 through 300, because there's an adjustment period. You know, I made the trip to Council Bluffs last year. Council Bluffs is the second most hours I've ever played in a city. Vegas is number 1. So Iowa is different, but I'm used to it. I'm not used to California, and I'm like figuring it out and adjusting to it as time goes on here this summer. I had a hand earlier today. I had a jack on 6, 6 jack, 6 king. I bet the river for value. And the guy called, I showed, and he mucked. He had worse than 6s full of jacks somehow. In Vegas, that is like a ridiculous move to try to get called by worse. Quads will raise, pocket aces will call, king X will call. All the better hands will continue. If you're gonna bet in Vegas with a jack there, the purpose is to get a jack off of a chop. You really can't bet and expect worse to call. Pocket 10s and 9s are like the 2 worst hands, are the 2 best hands that I beat. And it's real tough to get those hands to call. Yeah, you could bet like $4 into 75 and they'll call out of curiosity, but you can't put a real bet in on the river with a jack on that board. I did today, expecting to get called by worse. I did get called by worse. So I'm adjusting to it, but there are some huge differences strategy wise from Vegas and California. So there you have it, the hands. There's construction going on over there if you're having trouble hearing me. I am planning another video, more differences, California, Vegas, not strategy-wise, which I actually think is way more entertaining. Things that go on in the poker room that are way different, but don't have to do with playing the hand. So look forward to that towards the end of the summer. And remember, rice is a spoon food.